In this video, I will show you the step-by-step trademark registration process to trademark a business name, logo, slogan, or just any brand identity that you want to trademark so that you can have full legal right to the name or the entity that you are trademarking. First, you need to understand that business registration with the CAC is just one half of you protecting your business name. If you don't trademark that business name, sorry, another person can actually trademark the name before you. Many business owners do not realize that CAC registration alone may not be enough to fully protect their brand. So in this video, I will walk you through the process to trademark your entity step by step. But if you want me to help you with trademarking your business name or anything so that you don't make mistakes that could cost you money or even make you lose that name or logo or brand identity, then you can reach out to me by chatting the contact detail in the video description below this video. I'm currently running a big trademark promo for my returning customers too, so take note. And if you need anything else for your business or issues with your NIN, you can also reach out to me. I also help you to register and to train people to be CAC agents for both CAC pre-incorporation and post-incorporation. You can also get my full CAC document bundle that is very, very compulsory if you're a CAC agent. So to get started with trademarking your brand identity, you must first be sure that the name or the slogan or the logo that you want to trademark is trademarkable in the first place. If it is not, then you have to tweak the name so that it can be approved for trademark. Once you have confirmed this, then you can get started with your step one, which is carrying out a trademark name search. Now, trademark search on your name confirms if someone else has already trademarked that name before you, or maybe another very similar name exists on the trademark before you, especially if it is done in the same trademark class. Now, trademark search will also help you to avoid wasting your money and avoid unnecessary legal issues. Note that you cannot run this check by yourself. You will need the service of an internal officer to do it for you. You can reach out to me if you want to do your trademark by yourself and you need my service with the trademark name search. My contact also is in the video description just below this video. We are going to help you run the name search result and it should be out in about 4 days. And also, if you have done the trademark by yourself already, you will agree with me that sometimes it can take forever for your registration to be approved. So if you want me to help you fast track your trademark registration so that it can come out in less than a month, you can also reach out to me using the contact in the video description. Sometimes this is one of the reasons why I do advise people to outsource trademark to an agent to run it for them. But if you still want to do it by yourself, yes, this video will walk you through the entire process of your trademark registration step by step. So once your name search comes out positive, then you can go ahead to the proper registration of the trademark on the IPO portal. So let me take you to my laptop now and show you how to do the trademark registration from beginning to the end, step by step. Let's get over to it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to just go click the sign up link in the video description, or you just go to iponigeria.gov.ng. And once you get there, it's going to bring you to this point. You want to come into this login here. Of course, if you don't have your account already, it's simple. If you click on the login here, you can see here that it's going to ask for your email and password. But in your own case, if you don't have an account already, you just come down here and click on sign up. And once you do, you just need to fill your particulars and then you will be able to sign up. Once you fill this form, a confirmatory link is going to be sent to your email inbox that you're using to create this account. You click on the confirmation link and then it's going to set up your account for you. Okay, so that's how to go. So if you already have your account, you can just come back here and then you want to log in. All right, so once you log in, as you can see here, you can trademark, you can patent or register your design. So for this particular one, what we want to do is trademark registration. Okay, so what I need to do here is just to click on the trademark here, and then it's going to bring me up to this point where I can do what we call new registration. Okay, so you can do registration, you can renew your trademark, you can withdraw, you can appeal, and you can change agents. As you can see here, there are several things that you can do here. All right, so I will come back here and then I will come to new registration. I'm going to click on that. As you can see, it's going to bring me up to this point and it's asking me to fill in my trademark information. So here you can see it's asking for my title of trademark. So what we mean by title of trademark here is that what is it that you want to trademark? So for example, you can trademark your name, you can trademark your slogan, or anything at all that distinguishes or identifies with your brand. So for example, if you hear anywhere you go, you know we are talking about MTN. So that everywhere you go is a slogan which can be trademarked. And also MTN, the word MTN itself is also a trademark. Okay, so if you hear something like maybe something huge, you know that that is a Sabino slogan, which of course has also been trademarked. So nobody can just use that statement or that slogan anyhow without permission from the guy. Okay, so there are other things you can just trademark anything. VDM is an example of a name that can be trademarked. GT, UBA, these are trademark examples. Okay, so you can also trademark your company name. The only thing now is that you want to make sure that you're not adding things like venture, things like limited. Why? Because those are generic names and it does not belong to one person in particular. Everybody is allowed to use it. So something like that cannot be trademarked. So while you're trying to trademark your name, you can remove those things. Like I said, if you know that you are a little bit confused and you don't want to make any mistake while doing your trademark, it is better you just contact me using the contact details in the video description and let us do it for you. But then, like I said, there's nothing too difficult about it. So that's what we want to put here. Now for trademark class, already you should have known by now that there are 45 classes of trademark. Okay, so what those classes talks about as just the categories of businesses that exist. So for example, if you're into the sale of vehicles, now that is a category of business on its own. And I think sales of vehicle is in category 12 or class 12. Okay, if you come here and you will see that if I choose class 12, you see that here is going to show the vehicle apparatus for locomotion by land, air, water. Okay, so that is how you go ahead to look through the list of 45 classes and make sure you choose the right one. Now, there are some times that your business may be doing more than one thing. Okay, so that means you might be in category 12, category 15, category 16, depending on it. Now, if you check the list of those categories, you will see all of them. So if yours is like that, that means you will have to finish one category, get your acknowledgement letter, then come back again and choose the next category. So if you have like 3, 4, 5, 6 categories, then you have to keep doing them until you have chose all the category. Now, another thing you need to understand about this category or this trademark class is that if, for example, the name of your trademark title is ABC, okay, but you are into vehicles. Now, if there's another ABC that already exists, but that ABC is in, let's say, food and beverage class, for example, then you can actually register that ABC. Why? Because your ABC in vehicle is different from the ABC in food and confectionery. Okay, that's how it works. But if your ABC is in class 12 and there's another ABC that is also in class 12 or something very, very close that is also in class 12, then your trademark title will not go. And that is the reason why, of course, you already have to have done your trademark search and get that, done and dusted before you come here to fill in your trademark title and then pick your class. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, here you don't have to fill this because once you fill your class, the description will automatically show up here. Okay, so you want to come back here again. In the specification of goods, you want to specify the goods and services that your slogan or your trademark is into. But as you can see here, it is optional. Okay, so you can go ahead and leave it. Now for the trademark type, if you click on it, you want to come here usually and choose local. Okay, you want to choose local. Then here for logo description, now if you are registering a logo, then that is what you're going to choose here. Now you can see that in the logo description we have three different classes. We have device, we have word map, and we have word and device. Now what device means is that you are only trademarking your logo. Okay, now for word mark, it means that you are trademarking just a text. So for example, like I said, everywhere you go is just a test. That is word mark. While word and device means that you are both trademarking a word, a text, and a logo. Okay, so you go ahead and choose the one that you want to do. Again, if you are confused, well, you may need to ask me, or like I said, you can always allow us help you complete this process. And once you're good with that, again, for claims and disclaimer, it is not compulsory. You can leave it empty, and then once you're done, you're going to just click on the applicant here. So what I'm going to do now is just to pause this video. I'm going to fill all of this for my own registration, and then we will continue. All right, so once we do that, we come to the next page here. As you can see here, we are asked to add a list of applicants. Of course, this list of applicants can just be a singular person. It can be the name of a company, and it can be more than one person. Okay, so it depends on you. So all I need to do is to come to click on add applicant here, and it's going to ask for the name of the applicant. You want to fill in the name, you want to fill in the country, you want to fill in the phone number and the email address. And once you're done filling, if it is for more than one person, you want to click the next, depending on how many they are. And if it is just one person, once you fill in the particular of the applicant that is doing this job, all you need to do is to just come in here and click the next button. So let me again pause this video, fill this in, and then we continue. All right, so I'll just click on next. Okay, so for the correspondence information, if you read here, let's see, it says legal representative or an individual to be contacted regarding the application should the need arise. All letters and payment information will be communicated via the details entered in this section. So if you're doing this for yourself, it's simple. All you need to do is just to fill in your information just the way you did when you were creating this account, either as a corporate account or an individual account. But if you're doing this for somebody else, again, this is going to be your own information that will be here. That means that is the information you also use in creating this account if you created the account for yourself. Okay, and here, if the default button is working in your own account, you can also use default. It's going to just generate the information using creating the account, but I will want to do my own manually. So once again, I'll just fill in the correspondence name. That's going to be my name, my phone number, my email address, my state, and my address. Okay, so let me pause this video once again and let's fill that, and then we move to the next page. Okay, so once I'm done filling in my details, all I need to do again is to click on the next button. Mind you, you can always go back to your previous pages if, for example, there's anything you need to change. All right, so once I do that, I'm going to click on next, and here is going to request that we attach some documents. So you can see the documents that we are to attach here, and as you can see here, the most important or the only important one here is the power of attorney. Okay, so if you don't have the power of attorney, maybe you can reach out to me, we can help you get one. Again, if this is going to be giving you troubles, you can always pass the job over to us. So I'll go ahead and upload my power of attorney now. Okay, so after I'm done with that, now here, none of this is compulsory again, but remember that if you're trademarking both the name or the text and the logo, you will also have to upload your logo here, but I am only doing for text, so I will leave the other one. Okay, and then I'm just going to come here and click on next. All right, so it's going to lead me to this page, and what we want to do now is to make a preview of every information that you have filled from start. Okay, so you just have to carefully check through your information and be sure that everything that you have loaded on this registration is correct. If there's anything that you feel you need to change, come back to previous here, go back, change it, and then click on proceed. And once you click on proceed, it's going to bring you to the point where you have to make payment. As you can see, this is the second payment you're making for this process, and it is 16,500 naira. So all you need to do is to click on pay with remitter, and then it's going to take you to the remitter page. Okay, like I used to say, make sure you copy out the RR code and keep it somewhere just in case if you will need it later. All right, so once I'm good, I'm going to come here, I'm going to click on submit, and of course, I'll go ahead and make my payment just like I'm making payments for any other kind of registration that I'm doing on Remitter. So once you make your payments, you will be able to immediately download your acknowledgement letter, but your trademark will be reviewed, and once it is approved, you'll be issued your acceptance letter. Now, to be sincere, like I said already, this process can take a really long time, but we can also help you fast track the process, and plus or minus, your approval should be done and your acceptance letter will come out in about 3 weeks. Again, if you have done this registration by yourself already and you want to fast track, you can always reach out to me. Like I said, I do advise people to just allow an agent run the trademark for them. You can allow us do it for you. But if you're doing it by yourself, like I already advised, yes, like I already showed you, you can do so. Please ask your questions and drop your contribution in the comment section. Also, help me like and share this video so others can get to see it. If you're an unsubscribed visitor to this channel and you want to see more updates like this when I publish them, then hit the subscribe button, turn on the alert bell so that YouTube can notify you when I make new videos. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.